Track at this stage, there's something wrong with this, but that sounds a lot easier than you think too. But very even field with all the brown horses in. You must go with Michelle's words, and 230 is a bit short for me on the tote, but nevertheless it's pretty good money, and possibly tie up the Quinellas with your Smart Hunter. And I don't know what you take after that. Impressive King's always been a horse that I've liked. He's paying all sorts of money, $13 and $3.20. He's an impressive jumper, as his name is, and so I boxed up those three. Starting to load now. They start over by the 1,600 metres, 4,150 metres of the journey, twice over the hill, and of course coming to the end of our jumping season. Been a great year again here on this wonderful steeplechase course. Last couple going up. Smart Hunter behind the gates with the blue cap, and Saravian the last to load. The Northern Dead Heaters, and they're all in the stalls, set to go, and they're off and running. Now drifting in the early part, Charlie Chase, and getting back also Wanderlust in the early rush. Going up Saravian very quickly. On the outside is Bit of a Myth goes with it. Then right behind them Tui Mahuta on the inside. Next is Impressive King as they approach the first by the 1,400 metres. So it's Bit of a Myth takes a clear lead for Clayton Chipperfield at the first and strides over. Saravian second over. Tui Mahuta on the outside next, then of Impressive King as they approach the next. Goal Story and Smart Hunter the next two. Then getting back on the inside, Charlie Chase of Boone's Boy and Wanderlust. Your favourite is last of all. So working towards the foot of the hill the first occasion, and Clayton lets the leader Bit of a Myth carry away about 8 lengths in fact from in second place Saravian. On the inside next is Impressive King, then right there is Tui Mahuta. Foot of the hill now, then followed Goal Story, Smart Hunter together with then Charlie Chase on the outside of these Boone's Boy, and Wanderlust is last, and only about 7 off the paces up the hill they go. He steadies in the lead on Bit of a Myth, and led only by a length and a half as they get up on top and go into the dip. Two clear now from then Saravian second. Next behind them then is Impressive King right there, Tui Mahuta, as they come to the first on top of the hill. Going to it, the big chestnut, Bit of a Myth and Clayton. Oh, he got in close there. Climbed over it. 2 lengths from Saravian. Right there, Impressive King with then Tui Mahuta. Second on top of the hill coming up, going to it. He gets in close again, Bit of a Myth, but made it over and went away about 2 lengths as down the hill he comes. Saravian second from then Tui Mahuta, then about 2 back behind them Impressive King. Back is Goal Story with then Wanderlust on the inside, and back Boone's Boy towards the rear with then Charlie Chase in that group with Smart Hunter. So down towards the Kenny Brown at the foot of the hill, and it's still the leader Bit of a Myth by about 3 lengths as he comes towards the fence. Second place Saravian throughout as over the fence he comes. He climbs through that one too. Then followed by Tui Mahuta about 5 back. Then on the inside is Impressive King saving ground. From on the outside there Charlie Chase, and back Smart Hunter is back towards the rear. Boone's Boy actually last. First in the centre now, and the leader is still Bit of a Myth about 3 lengths over that one, a bit better. Saravian second over as they angle towards the Merc double. On the outside, Tui Mahuta got handy now from Impressive King on the insides, only about 6 off the leaders. Right in behind them, Goal Story. Wanderlust getting a little handier as they come to the first of the double. A Bit of a Myth comes towards the fence. Has a good look at it. Got over clearly though, 3 lengths clear. A line of horses about 5 deep as they come in behind the leader now as they jump the second of the double. He's not jumping that well to Bit of a Myth, but still led by about 3 as they come to the big one in the centre. Coming to it now, Bit of a Myth. 1-2. He rides him into that one. A lot better that jump that time. Second over was then Tui Mahuta right there. Then on the outside of it was Charlie Chase. Kicking up along the inside now as they get handy is Impressive King around that sharp corner by the 1,600. Saravian's about 8 off the pace. Then right there Wanderlust as they come to the 1,600 metre fence. At it now over goes Bit of a Myth about 4 or 5 clear. Second is still Tui Mahuta from on the inside, Impressive King. Saravian came next, then on its outside, Wanderlust is getting handy now for Michelle. Then Charlie Chase, 3 back behind these, then Goal Story, Smart Hunter actually last, and back with them Boone's Boy, but only about 10 off the pace. Back to the fence by the 1,400 metres, and over goes Bit of a Myth about 3 clear. A wall of horses right behind them again, and Wanderlust is becoming very close now with right there is Tui Mahuta. Charlie Chase on the outside, jumped into second. On the inside of these Impressive King as they go to the foot of the hill the last time. 2 back behind them is Saravian, followed by Boone's Boy. 6 away behind them Goal Story, and under the stick last is Smart Hunter. So at the foot of the hill, And Bit of a Myth has led them throughout by about 2 lengths only. Right there, Tui Mahuta. Then on the outside, Charlie Chase. Wanderlust is only about 4 off the pace, takes the inside. Out wide, Boone's Boy, Seravian still in it. Up on top of the hill they go and into the dip. 6 off them then is Impressive King giving ground. The others well out of it. Going towards the fence on top of the hill. Bit of a Myth has led them throughout. It's got a couple spare. At the first on top of the hill. 1, 2 and over he goes. He's riding him into the fences now and he kicks away about 3. Second place then Wanderlust on the inside. She's working hard on it. Coming into it very quickly Charlie Chase and Tui Mahuta as they jump the second on top of the hill and head down the hill for home. Coming into it Boone's Boys only about 6 off the pace, is running on a wee bit as they race down the hill. So the leader is Tui Mahuta taking it on now. On Bit of a Myth just on the inside of Tui Mahuta. Then 2 back to Charlie Chase. They're coming down to the second last at the foot of the hill. 5 back behind them, Wanderlust, then followed by Boone's Boy steadily coming into it. At the second last and at the fence now. Bit of a Myth has led over, got away about 3. Around the turn he's got 1 to go and about 500 metres to go. Wanderlust is whacking away in second place. Charlie Chase still fighting on and Boone's Boy is still there. Around the turn comes Bit of a Myth, Clayton Chipperfield. He's getting tired, he wanders out a bit, but so are the others. Wanderlust is still making some ground for Michelle. 5 back behind them then is Boone's Boy. As down towards the last they come. It's the brown trio as they come to it. Over goes Bit of a Myth, he heads for home. He's got 3 lengths. Wanderlust is trying to wind up and go after him. Boone's Boy on the outside next. Bit of a Myth in front, 150 metres to go. Wanderlust is coming strongly at him. Bit of a Myth the inside. Wanderlust and Boone's Boy starting to warm up now. 50 metres to go. Bit of a Myth, he's tried to lead them throughout. Out wide, Wanderlust is coming at him. They go to the post and he's won it. He's led them throughout. Bit of a Myth has beaten Boone's Boy second. Third was Wanderlust. A long way back behind them then was Charlie Chase. Tui Mahuta a long way back behind the slot then was Smart Hunter as they all complete the field.
Clayton Chipperfield kicks off the day for the Brown team. They have taken the trifecta, no surprise there over Boone's Boy. And
for all fillies, so how's that?